Good morning, it's Trisha. Girlfridayz Leading Christmas Day. Get recurring sale with your sale enabler. I have a Christmas message for you today. Oh, let me see. Hi guys, I'm back. So what's happened next? That's nice. Right. What happened next? I began to tell you a secret early on about how my business got stolen by Anna Grover in 2009. Why is it so significant for me? It is because my business has been stolen. And when I find out, because of my daughter Caprice, who was curious and asked an innocent question, what is your domain name? I said it was, at the time, https://virtualgirlfridays.com. But when I look at a computer screen, I was shocked. I saw my website. Exactly the same text, the same picture, the same color, everything to a T. But when I say everything was the same, and that shocked me. My initial reaction when I saw that Anna Grover stole my business, on the top of that, she had a video introducing an admin service with a team. She did a video outside, not far away from her office, and actually presenting my business to her customer. Suddenly, it did explain why we were thriving and now we are failing. We lost so much sale. I thought that my luck as a starter just gone. But I'm a lucky person by nature, and positive person by nature. So, what happened next? Trisha, me, got so mad that I picked up my phone and called her because she had a phone number on her website, which was virtualgirlfriday without the Z.com. My website was virtualgirlfridays with a Z.com. So I called her, she picked up the phone and said, "Hi, I'm Anna." I said, "I am Trisha," but my tone of voice wasn't that nice neither. I said, "I am Trisha. You called me recently to ask me how to become a VA, a virtual assistant." And she replied, "Yes, I did." I said, but I never told you to copy my website down to a T. And she told me, it's no big deal. You are in London and I am in Norfolk. I said to her, you fucking fool. You stole my business. That's what it is. It's not because we online, it does not matter. And she said, calm down. It's no big deal. As I say, I'm in Norfolk, you in London. So your cell wouldn't be affected. And when she said that, I lost it. I said, yes, my cell is affected because people, instead of putting http virtualgirlfridays.com, they put in http virtualgirlfriday.com without the Z and landed on your site every time with exactly the same service as me. Therefore, they're using you instead of me. So our sale drop. And she said, oh, I'm sorry, and put down the phone on me. I was floored. I was done. I became despondent. I did not know what to do. I was at lost. I was desperate to make sale. I really didn't know what to do. Basically, I was distraught. Yes, I was. And I still feel emotional about it. And we're in 224 because that profoundly hurt me. It did. Guys, I need to take a cup of tea. A sip of tea. Breathe in, breathe out. And I come back to tell you the rest. Hi guys. So, as I said, I was distraught. But my course of action surprised me to this day what I did. But inside, I could see how affected I was by the sale. I closed my business. I give up because I didn't have enough sale to survive. I had 2 children to support and feed. So I said to myself, okay, apply for job. I applied for several jobs. I was quite lucky. I got every single job that I applied for. So I could feed my children and I had consistent money coming in. I first was working as agency. Then I got to permanent job. Why 2? Because the business I was working for closed. So I find myself unemployed and claiming Jobseeker Allowance at the time back in 2010. I also decided that it was unfair what was happening to me. So you could say I had sour grapes, to be honest, because I really thought it was unfair. We were thriving. We were having money. I could sustain myself on my business. And it was new. It was a new concept. Back in 2009, you didn't have many VA out there. It was an handful of 5 businesses doing this only. So it was very niche. Nowadays, being a VA, it's common. But at the time, it was niche. It took off like crazy. After COVID, now everybody, most people, not everybody, most people work from home. We started that trend back in 2007, really, because I started my business in 2007. I was registered at the HTMRC in 2007. 3 years later, that bitch stole my business and I drove her. But for the first 3 years, we were having money. Solid customer base. Solid customer base. I was nearly going to pay my taxes. That's how much money we were making. And after that, nothing. Just because Trisha was kind. And I'm still a kind person. And I have an interpersonal skill. And I'm a friendly person. So when she called me, well, I did what I said. I said to her, how to become a VA, virtual assistant. I thought it was fantastic that somebody else wanted to be a VA. This was very niche. Only 5 people were providing admin service online. Most people hired an administrative assistant inside their business still. They were not too keen with people providing admin online. But this took off because it was a novelty and it was new. I was supporting large businesses with admin, so their overhead was low. They realized they didn't have the cost of an admin anymore. I was paying my own taxes. Not yet, so. But I was advertising at the time that they didn't need to pay taxes for me whatsoever. They have lower overhead. They don't have another staff to pay. They just paid me for my services, my admin services, my first service. We still do it. We still do admin. And oh, by the way, this is a service who also gave me the most return customer when I restarted my business. Anyway, don't go too fast. Let's say the story to the people. So yes, and that took off. It did. It did. So what happened next? Well, Trisha was still mad and angry, so I contacted the police. And I was so disappointed when the police told me like this, I'm so sorry what happened to you, but we could not do anything, Mrs. Amabol. And I went, what do you mean you can't do anything? And the police officer, he had a kind voice on the phone, like tried to reassure me that it was no big deal and he couldn't do nothing, but it was a fucking big deal, to be honest. And he said, sorry, Mrs. Amabol, we can't do anything for you. So I said, what do you mean? You can't do anything for me? He says, that's because you are not a trademark business. And he explained, if you were trademark, we could go after her easily because she stole a trademark, Mrs. Amabol. And after he had it, You could still take her to court, but the judge will tell you the same thing. Your business is not trademarked, so it will boil down to the date you started. So I said, well, I can prove that I started in 2007 because Trisha was registered at the HMRC. So I said to the police, well, they will know when I started. He said, but that's going to cost you so much money. And I look at, and I say to him like this, well, thank you for the information. And the conversation was ended. Because I realized that I was really flawed. I was claiming benefit and no money to sue the fucking bitch. I didn't have no money. I was a Jobseeker Allowance. So I said, what I'm gonna do? So I carry on applying for job. I got agency job again. One day, then a week, then a month, then they give me a 0-hour contract for 6 months, renew it for another 6 months. Then in 2011, I had a permanent job in one housing group. Then change of management. They had difficulty, so they needed to share staff. Who got it? Me. So I got moved because I was a newer staff. I got moved to Girlfridayz, one housing group. Then my move was not permanent anymore. He was on a 0-hour contract. So I lost the job. And what happened next? I'll tell you in a minute. Hi guys. So what happened next? The job in Girlfridayz at one of the group terminated. I find myself unemployed once again. And I received a call from Millennium Group asking me to be the manager of their care home because of a safeguarding issue. I negotiated my pay. I said I want to start at £25,000 per year. My boss agreed and said to me, you start next week. So I thought, well, I'm lucky because I've always been a lucky person. Despite my adversity, I overcome the thief. And I finally could see a permanent way to pay my rent and also carry on feeding my children. Because I said to myself, there's always a solution out there. No matter what happened to us, there's always opportunity shining through. And one need to grab it. That's happened when you're a positive person too. You see opportunity all the time. I believe that. because that's happened to me, so I believed it. When you're a negative person, you tend not to see positivity, you tend to see problem and difficulty to solve them. That's just a little difference in mindset and thinking. Anyway, the week after, I start working for Millennium Group, and it turned out to be a permanent job where I did excel in it. I removed the safeguarding, so Millennium Group didn't have any more issue. I created more policy to protect the service user because I was supporting severe and enduring mental health, forensic mental health, people who have killed under their mental health, forensic mental health. I had 8 customers to support, but I provided holistic care for them. And I also removed the culture of abuse which was at the care home. What gave Millennium Home a safeguarding issue? I removed the culture of abuse, all of it. So the customer had it good. They had a very good management provided by me. I also cooked for all of them. It was fun being the manager at the care home, trust me. The people thrive. They improve under their mental health. They did. They were able to do a little bit more under their mental health that they thought they could do, because what they receive is positive support. Somebody who knew that they had mental health but didn't make it as they have mental health, somebody who saw them as people. That's it. I didn't saw the issue. I saw the person. So I supported them holistically. But that job wasn't to stay because my boss, after I challenged Suzak over the care of Donald, and that was successful, and also the constant police come in because they had severe issues. So the constant police come in. My boss got sick about this. So he decided to close the care home. And again, I lost my job. And we were in 2014 at that time. So I tell you what happened next. Guess what I done? Well, you should be able to guess because I did the same thing as previously did. What was it? Yes, what was it? Well, tell you what, you would never have guessed it. Trust me, me neither. Didn't know this was gonna happen. So it was new. My boss, because of my holistic support to the customer of his care home and the excellent review that I got from Sonia, my inspector at the CQC, improve his rating and everything, even though he close, he came to see me and say that he was so sorry, and he is giving me, for real, no joke, I can't believe this happened to me, he's giving me his businesses, his care home for free, the debt and the income with it, plus the two property transfer at my name, and it's coming with the 8 customer inside the home. I look at him puzzled, and I went, "Are you for real?" And he said, "Yes, I'm giving you the 2K home." And I look at him and I said, "Thank you, but no thank you. You don't give your business away because you're grateful. Nobody does that. No, you don't do that." I told him, "I understand that you are grateful, yes, but you do not give your business away because you feel that I've done a very nice job and get you off trouble, that you giving me your business. No." I said, "No, thank you." So he said, "It's fine." And in 2014 again, I applied for Jobseeker Allowance because I find myself unemployed again. I stayed unemployed without finding a job for some time, a good 6 months. And despite applying for about 100 jobs with no result, no good result this time, I was thinking, "But Trisha, you always get job recurring." So I thought like this, it must be ageism because I was getting older. I was in my 40s. So I thought maybe they wanted the young people. Yeah. So I thought, well, it can't be this because I'm experienced and I've got so much to offer to people. Nevertheless, I couldn't get any job in health and social care anymore, despite my achievement, which was recorded as a CQC, or the company in health and social care could see, but it wasn't my calling, I think. It wasn't what I was supposed to do in this life. That's what I think. Yeah. I don't think it was my calling. Otherwise, Trisha would have got another job. That's what I believe. Yeah. But something happened. I applied for an housing association job as a director with the whole perk and all. And the money was £100,000 they were paying for the director. I applied for that job. I didn't know I was going to get it, but I got it. A woman contacted me And she said, congratulations, Mrs. Amable. We are offering you the job of director in our housing association. I replied, oh my Lord, I got it. Thank you very much. And I find myself telling the lady like this, I didn't know I was going to do this neither, but I did it. I find myself saying to the lady, no thank you. I've got my own to nurture. She said, what do you mean? I said, I have my own business to nurture. And I said to her, I have Girlfridayz to nurture. She said to me, you run your own business? I said, yes, since 2007. And she told me like this, okay then, thank you for letting us know and good luck. I tell you what happened next. Hi, so what happened next? After the refusal of the director job in an housing association on 4th June 2014. Yeah, it was the 4th of June 2014 that I received the director job offer by an housing association. That was very significant to me because I restarted Girlfridayz on the 5th of June 2015. Yes, I made a decision when I told the woman on the phone that I don't want to work as a director for any housing association. I have my own. This is when I truly, but I say truly, come to terms with my business self. Yes, because as soon as I come to terms with the self and I felt at peace with myself, there were no stopping me whatsoever in my business. I was ready. I was more mature, no longer naive, and I had learned serious lesson. So, I took my computer, I built my website, my domain name was still, at the time when I rebuilt my website, virtualgirlfridayz.com. But I no longer care that Anna Grover was still Virtual Girl Friday because I checked. But this time she changed the extension of her domain to .info. And I believe up to this day she still calls herself virtualgirlfriday.info. If I check, I will oh no, the last time I checked, what am I saying? So she's no longer existing. Yeah, Trisha. Yeah, the last time I checked, she no longer existed. But anyway, it's never near or there. I'm not too sure. I'm going to check again. Anyway, yeah, she become Virtual Girl Fridays without the Z.info. So what did Trisha do? Well, I rebuilt my website. My domain name was virtualgirlfridays.com, what I had before the site. Then, instead of being pink, I designed it green header, green footer, and black text. And my services was admin again, because I kept that services. I was good at it. Then I did website design and print marketing. I tried to distance myself as much as I could from the self. But on 2016, something happened. The 2nd of September 2016, I registered limited. But before, as a limited business, before doing this, I realized I can't carry on with virtualgirlfridays.com. So I rebranded. And I call my business Girl Fridays. Without the virtual, I remove the virtual. And I call myself Girl Fridays, comma, Girl Fridays. Then I became limited on the 2nd of September 2016. But the company house didn't want to take Girl Friday, comma, Girl Fridays. So they told me to choose one, which they were wrong. At the time, that lady who registered me was quite naive, because she couldn't chop my business, tell me to choose one. It was my business name. So I told her like this, okay, I'm using the second part of my business name, which is Girl Fridays with a Z. And limited. My limitation was successful. Then a couple of years later, in 2017, my business made enough money and I trademarked my business. And I felt so good when I finally could trademark my business, because now if somebody was decided to thief my business, yeah, I could sue them. That's the lesson she gave me. What happened next? After I became trademark, I was so happy. I was already a customer or a user of LinkedIn, and I got a few customers from LinkedIn. So I was pleased, because my social media marketing strategy did work wonder, and I got return on investment. Basically, I got customers from LinkedIn, quite a few. One day, I came across Mavis Awanka post, coffee Morning with Mavis at 9:30 a.m. She was running an event called, the first event was Small Businesses Funding. My business at the time became a little bit stagnant because my services were quite specific. By this time, I was doing website design, SEO too, admin, social media marketing, artwork and design, print marketing, marketing plan and business plan support, sale plan, all the service that we are doing now. Our new service offer is our business school because we've been through it, and I can really say tried and tested. Now 29 theories about marketing, and our latest Girlfriday audience attraction matrix complete. Your business sell model. You haven't seen this one anywhere throughout history. Nobody done a business sell model. And all my theory neither has not been done during the course of the time. Since 1950, when they were writing theory. Because the latest development framework was done by Simon Sinek in 2009. I started my first theory in 2018. How to sell your service like a pro. The star sell principle. So, let's go back to Mavis Awanka. So, I joined her event in East London. Yeah, that's where her office is, East London. And we went to the Hilton Hotel. And I love her event. She was talking about startup business and existing business and how to, not to market yourself better, but how to start a business, the step to do for a business. Then she added marketing in it, and I liked it because I guess I needed that support at that time. So I attended an event every month for more than a year. And in 2018, Mavis offered an opportunity to have an, it was in 2017 for 2018. Yeah. In 2017, she offered an opportunity to have an award at her event, business and funding. Because Mavis has provide loan. So it's business and funding. That was the event title. Yeah. And she gave us a form to fill. So I filled the form. I did. I didn't know that I was getting an award either, but I filled the form. And give it back. A year later, she invited us all to an event before we had our award ceremony, yeah, she invited us to an event to see the previous winner of an award of 2017, because she was doing an award every 2 years. So after that, we were the next one to get an award in 2018. So, fast tracking forward, yeah? My award application was successful when I sent it to Mavis Awonka staff. I put in my application, when she put the criteria, did you overcome any challenges in your business? Well, I put that Anna Grover stole my business. And I got despondent, and I closed my business, and I went and worked for other people via agency, and I had permanent job. I put all that in my application for my award. And now I just restarted my business on the 5th of June 2015, when I finally forgive Anna Grover to have stolen my business and fell at peace with myself. I put that in my award, and that got me an award. It is. My award. Trisha Amable B. Mongol 2018-2019 winner. And Mavis put this on Twitter. I had a radio interview with Mavis talking business and marketing, Norwood Radio, for 10 minutes. 1,000 listeners listened to me talking about Girlfridayz Leading. And I feature in Mavis Awonka magazine. I paid £50 for my ad in there. Then after that, what next? I became an author, theorist, and an innovator. I didn't know that was going to happen, but it did. Miss Trisha, we tried to fit 17 years of business, really, because when you run a business, even though you quit because adversity happened to you, the years that you were in business still count. We like to say that we are 9 years in business because we restarted on the 5th of June 2015 to 2024. That's 9 years. We are in our 9 years, but really, truly, that is 17 years I am running my business. So, it's not an easy feat to put the timeline, to be honest, of 17 years of business, to tell you that now we have the Cat Got the Cream online workshop, our business school, our novel idea, that you get mentoring support while you work in your business. Like that, you get practical support with our business marketing consultant. Expect support, mentoring support, and coaching support. So fast forward back to my award 2018. That spurred us on, and I started creating my first theory, the Star Sale Principle. Sell your service like a pro. And I started to write the playbook. The core asset plus the seller. No, it wasn't that one. The core asset of marketing with this dual implementation support the seller. For university students studying an MBA. And it is really for students at university studying an MBA. In the Cat Got the Cream online business school, we welcome interns. And if we get any intern applying for our business school to learn more marketing and business, or like I like to say, marketing and its application to business, they get the core asset of marketing with this dual implementation support system, the seller, for absolutely free. They don't get an hardcover, no. They get a paperback copy, but if they want an hardcover, that costs them £10 more. If we carry on through the story, out of this book, the core asset of marketing with this dual implementation support system, the seller, came out the core asset plus the seller for business owner. So in 2018 to 2019, I was writing 2 books simultaneously. Let's do the switcheroo. The core asset plus the seller, which has a change of cover in 2024. Let me get for you the original Michael cover that I had in 2018. There it is. This is the original cover that I had in 2018 and I fed out in 2024. For the longest time, we had this cover on the core asset plus the seller, a winner combination. We wrote it in the same time that we were doing the core asset of marketing with this dual implementation support system, the seller. The two books are similar, but they do not have the same content whatsoever. Some of the content is the same, and some of the content is different. I done it like this on purpose, because one book is for student, the other one is for business owner. If small business owner register to the Cat Got the Cream online business school, you get practical support with your business marketing consultant, and you get the core asset plus the seller for free. Oh, on a side note, because this is the last copy of the core asset plus the seller, we are selling the last copy for £350, because you won't find it anywhere. This is really the last one. Done. So, people who register, businesses who register to the Cat Got the Cream online business school, we only taking 60 people per 3 months. When you finish your incubation pathway to growth, we close. On your return, you move to the 15 months mentoring support, while we recruit another 60 business owners to the incubation pathway. So currently, our first recruit, because the Cat Got the Cream is closed, on their return, they are moving to the 15 months mentoring support in January 7. Therefore, we are currently recruiting 60 business owners, or a mix of business owner and intern at university doing or completing an MBA, to our online business school. Our waiting list is open. Register today, because you're going to be part of the Trailblazer. Because the people who attend our school are committed to their growth and are prepared to go through business processes to increase their growth. We know how to help people, and we are experienced, and we have the expertise gained through years of running our business. And we know firsthand what is it to quit a business due to adversity and restart the same business when we forgive ourselves. This experience has helped me to develop our business school, and you have 20 lessons and 24 tasks. plus you are using the car asset plus the seller for free. And you got 3 months free access to the seller. Our online monitoring support system attached to the car asset plus the seller. You have 3 months free access to the seller, where you get more and more and more practical task, advice, do not listen, presentation, and monitoring support. You have never attended anything like this, and you never have done anything like this, because this is an innovation. There is no book out there attached to an online system via a password. You need to find the key to the seller, which is inside the page of that book. I have a sense of humor. And I didn't want to make it so easy for you neither, so you need to read the book. So I plumped a password inside there, and I realized this is an innovation. So I done the same. When we do something good, we repeat it. Always. I systemize it. And I put it in there. In the core asset of marketing, which is dual implementation support system. The seller, the playbook for students completing an MBA or any business course. The password is in there for the seller, for students. So going through my adversity has turned out to be a disguise in blessing for Girlfridayz. Peace out. I hope you enjoy our trial and tribulation story, and that inspire you to register an interest to the Cat Got the Cream online business school and get mentoring coaching support for 18 months. Girlfridayz Leading Christmas Day. We currently have our advance Choco discount. If you are part of our email marketing, just access our daily discount and use our services throughout December. Before New Year. I hope you enjoy our story. I call it our try and tribulation story. We've been through it and we came back out on top. We can definitely support you, grow your business, increase your profit and income, just like we increase our profit. And we are a profitable company for the past 6 years, up and up and up. Bye for now. Have a good day, a wonderful Christmas with family and friend, and a happy new year. Trisha Amabol, CEO of Girlfridayz Leading. You can contact us on 07931089744 or pass an order on our website. Bye for now.